What's up, guys? Shinobi X back at it for another video, and today I'm going to be doing what if Naruto was from the Otsutsuki clan. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Okay, so what's gonna happen is Naruto's gonna pull a Goku. So basically, what this means is when Naruto is sent to Earth, he's sent as an infant. Otsutsuki's usually develop intelligence very quickly, and they thought a low level Earth would be easy for a baby Otsutsuki, maybe even give him a little challenge. So they sent Naruto there to complete the mission and turn it into a god food, whatever you call it. So after this, Naruto is sent to Earth with all the information about how what he's supposed to do there, so on and so forth. Naruto is sent as an infant there in a pad. When he reaches the Earth atmosphere, a bird at what it seems to be light speed hits the pod. And because I said light speed is because the pod is going down really fast, so it's like light speed. And this breaks the window. Naruto goes flying at incredible heights and falls down and bumps his head. This decreases brain function, giving him permanent brain damage. Um, and and also making him forget what he was supposed to do. And what I mean by permanent brain damage, for another baby, he would die from falling from that height or just be lifeless. Instead of having intellect rapidly growing into adult, mentally, he's just gonna be a plain old baby. So after a while, after a few days in the woods by himself, he is adopted by no, takes a man wandering through the forest sees him. The man picks Naruto up and takes him to an adoption center. Naruto goes there for a couple of years, and Naruto has immense talent and skills and chakra. He's still a baby, so he doesn't have the Otsutsuki eyes, but he has the classic pale white hair. Naruto is a prodigy, and he has a massive inferiority complex similar to that of an Otsutsuki. So Naruto, after um going around the system, he finally stumbles into a family in the Leaf Village. He's adopted. He goes to school, and they have a all over a good time. After a few years of um of going to school, so on and so forth, he has a decent amount of friends, and he's actually pretty happy. At this age, he's 12 years old, and he finally gets put on a team. Sasuke, no, Sakura and Neji. Yeah, because I want to say Naruto is actually a pretty average student, but mentally not really. Okay, so at the age of what's the name? Oh yeah. So so Naruto God, I'm tired. You know what? I think this video is gonna be like 30 minutes long. It might not be. 20 to 30 minutes. I feel like I want to make this a longer one. Okay, so what happens after this is Naruto finally gets into a team. So his leader is Kakashi, the bell test. So Kakashi holds up his belts and dangles it, and he says, 3, 2, 1, go! Naruto rushes at him at superhuman speeds. Kakashi can still dodge these attacks. Even though Naruto is above average, he's still not a Genin. No, I mean a Chunin. Kakashi can dodge these with not relative ease, but he can still dodge it. He dodges this, and Naruto begins to get much more serious, as Kakashi actually has to put his book away to dodge this. That's when behind him is Neji hitting him with a 64 palm in the shoulder. This dislocates Kakashi's shoulder and blocks the chakra path. Kakashi takes out kunai and stabs his shoulder, revitalizing the arm to be used for chakra. He snaps the arm back in place, and Neji is just thinking, So that's how you can overcome the 64 palms. How did he know that? As then Neji with his Byakugan noticed something. An eye. Sorry guys, that was my younger sister and my little brother. So let's continue. Okay, so Naruto where were we? Oh yeah. Then Neji noticed something. A Mangekyo Sharingan activated. He's a little confused, and that's when Naruto begins to rush Kakashi again with kunai in hand. Kakashi takes out his kunai and they clash kunai to kunai. Naruto jumps off Kakashi and throws the kunai mid-air. Kakashi throws his own kunai, deflecting the kunai. When Naruto lands, he tries to jump back to try and figure out battle strategy. And Kakashi is not going to let him have a chance before he could rush him. That's when Sakura appears right in front of him, and throws several kunai. Kakashi easily dodges it, except one. As he thinks, how did I let that get by? Am I getting rusty? As he then sees his book on he got hit in the belly area. He got hit in the belly area, but that's where his book was blocking him. As he then thinks, I shouldn't have underestimated that girl. And because Kakashi was basically not expecting anything at all, the useless chakra, for because I wanted to break Kakashi's book for all intents and purposes for this. And that's when Kakashi does 1,000 years of death on Sakura, sending her flying. Meanwhile, Kakashi, meanwhile Neji rushes Kakashi. Kakashi dodges several 64 palm and Kakashi draws several kunai at Neji. That's when Neji does a 360 palm rotation. That's when Naruto's done analyzing Kakashi as he rushes Kakashi at incredible speeds. Kakashi manages to dodge some some of Naruto's punches, and a few of his punches go through. And that's when Kakashi says, I'm gonna end it. As he says, Chidori. And Naruto says, that's what I've been waiting for. As then, that's when Naruto reveals his special skill to Kakashi. He can sense when somebody is going to use a jutsu in the near future. That's like his pre-Renegon ability. Like a pre-Renegon ability, like just, like you see how Sauce, no, it's like a pre-Renegon ability. Before unlock his Renegon, there will be a stronger version of that. And this jutsu basically lets you see what the next jutsu the enemy is going to perform it, what where it's going to land, basically seeing the future and the weaknesses. And that's when Naruto does something. As he sees Kakashi's a little fatigued, but not too fatigued. That's when he says, maybe you won't be able to use your Sharingan. And that's when Naruto uses all his speed and hops around back and forth, creating mirages. And Kakashi is like, this kid's good. As Kakashi deactivates his Chidori, knowing how it's gonna end. As Kakashi says, you're good, kid. As he then says that with my tunnel vision, and I'm pretty fatigued after fighting you guys for so long, I won't be able to activate my Mangekyo Sharingan without passing out. As Naruto smirked, and that's when right behind him, that was just a clone, and right behind him is Naruto. Naruto grabs the bells, and he throws one to Neji, doing most of the work, and Sakura is passed out. Kakashi congratulates them for actually getting the bells and displaying some decent teamwork. So, the Land of Waves arc. Oh, so yeah, they do several D-tier missions, and now the Land of Wave arc. So, everything goes as the same way, Kakashi faking his death and all that. That's when the Zabuza arc is the different one. So, when Haku creates his ice fortress, Sakura protects Tazuna, and Kakashi spars with Zabuza. So in this story, Naruto is um fighting Haku, and they're attempting to hit her through the glass windows, and that's when something happens. Zabuza is impaled through the heart with a Chidori, Kakashi winning the battle, and that's when Haku goes insane as he throws several ice needles. Naruto can semi-dodge these, but not in, but Sasuke isn't that fast. He gets impaled, and that's when something miraculous happens. Naruto unlocks a Sharingan like um uh um a Sharingan like like Sharingan like dojutsu. Basically, it looks like exactly like a Sharingan, except it's purple and black. Colors of the um colors of the Rinnegan. Basically, a pre-version of the Rinnegan. Naruto rushes Haku with the ability to push and pull small objects, and also he has the ability to do good at Genkai. He can revive small animals and heal wounds with his free Genkai, and it also increases. Naruto then shouts, "I'm gonna get you for that!" as as he dodges Haku's ice needles, grabs one, throws it at Haku, and Haku dodges this. That's when Naruto does Almighty Pull, pulling back the needle. He throws it several times and does Almighty Pull several times. Haku is getting a bit drained of chakra, and Naruto sees a slight decrease in speed, and that's when he pulls a bunch of ice needles to his fingers, and he draws several ice needles, knowing the exact pattern Haku is going to take. Haku dodges the first two. That's when one ice needle goes through the mirror, pierces Haku in the shoulder. The next one pierces him in his right next to his neck, and the last one pierces his head, killing Haku instantly. Naruto moans his dead friend, and that's when he hears the faintest sound of his heartbeat. He cries tears of joy as his comrade, his friend, is alive. He picks up his Sasuke, and they carry him home. So after a few days of of training, no, after a few days skip. So basically, so what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna say that actually, I'm gonna skip all the way to the, cause everything is basically the same. So basically, Naruto, um, mm, so I'm eating. So basically most of the things go the same. He learns the Rasengan, so on and so forth. But I'm just gonna quickly pass through the Naruto and quickly go to Shippuden. So I'm just gonna make main differences. So Naruto still gets the Rasengan. He gets the Shadow Clone. So I'm gonna say, you know what? No Shadow Clones. Yeah, no Shadow Clones. He learns the Rasengan without the two hands, basically, just one. Um, he in this difference, he actually wins the tournament, becoming a Chunin. Um, Sasuke goes to the dark side, of course. He joins Jiraiya for a 3-year training thing. That's where he unlocks his fully mastered Rinnegan. Naruto comes home as he sees a flying saucer rushing Naruto at light speed, hitting him in the head. Naruto wakes up and smiles. As he does almighty pull to Jiraiya. Jiraiya says, "What are you doing? Stop messing around." As Naruto cracks his neck, breaking it instantly. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And a quick disclaimer: whoever made it here, I put a lot of ads at my start of the video because I'm trying to get that ad revenue. to get my puppy. So thank you for the people who actually stayed and watched those ads. Because I think my average view time is like 3 minutes, so I just stockpile a bunch of ads so you guys can actually see the ads in the 3 minute mark. So if you guys so just bear through the first 3 minutes of ads and then no more ads for the rest of the video. So yeah, maybe in the middle at the end, but still. Thank you guys. So Shinobi X out for the day.